The following is a special Wayne Hills Television sports presentation.
Hello and welcome back to Pregame Tip. I'm Drew Ziegler and I'm joined here by Rocco Coppola. Today we have a huge game between Independence divisional teams in the county quarterfinals. The 4-seed Wayne Hills Patriots welcome the 5-seed West Milford Highlanders.
And this should be an exciting matchup between two longtime rivals, and it being the Passaic County tournament just adds to the stakes of this game. These two teams have also faced off twice against each other already, with both sides winning close games on the road.
The Highlanders have been pretty consistent all year and have been a tough opponent for many. Rocco, tell us about the season statistics so far for West Milford.
With pleasure. The Highlanders have an overall record of 12-9 and an Independence divisional record of 5-3. This team is putting up about 60 points per game and is allowing about 56 points a game.
So a slightly higher score differential on the positive side for the Highlanders. Another team that has stayed consistent in the statistics are the Patriots.
That's right, Drew. The Patriots are now 13-7 on the season and 5-3 in the division. The team is scoring about 50 per game and allowing 45.5, which has been the theme all year for this team. So the Patriots have played a lot of close games and prioritized a lot of defense.
Patriots are starting to get hot at the right time as they are going into this one with a win streak. Also of note, there are games on the road and against divisional opponents. Two of these games were by the difference of 2 and 3 points.
Exactly. The Patriots could not have picked a better time as they have one regular season game left and the rest of the Passaic County tournament before the state playoffs.
On the other hand, for the Highlanders, their biggest win streak was 3 in the middle of the season. They also have not had a big losing streak, as the largest was 2. Coming into this one, they're coming off of a loss to the Wayne Valley Indians.
Well, Drew, for my player of the game, I think, or is the player to watch out most for, it's without question, it's got to be Cherno St. Paul. He's averaging the most points on this Patriots team since the 3-game winning streak began. The 3 ball's been excellent, and Justin Graves, him and Cherno St. Paul, they continue to shred teams through the air when passing the ball. And St. Paul should get a lot more open looks now with the return of Brooklyn Jelinski in the lineup. Since that fourth quarter comeback against Wayne Valley, Wayne Hill's statistically been one of the best teams in North Jersey. I can't wait to see how this third match unfolds.
Yeah, so we'll see how St. Paul performs coming off of his big game against Passaic Valley this past Thursday. So this is obviously a huge game, and we cannot wait for tip-off. Rocco and I will be in the Gifford on the call as we now head to player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gifford Gymnasium at Wayne Hills High School for today's Passaic County quarterfinal boys basketball matchup between the visiting 5-seed West Milford Highlanders and your 4-seed Wayne Hills Patriots. Today's contest is being conducted according to the rules of the NJSIAA. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated, could subject the violator to rejection, and may result in penalties being assessed against your team. It's expected that all spectators will demonstrate good sportsmanship and will do nothing to jeopardize the safety and comfort of the players, coaches, officials, or other spectators. Also a reminder that all tobacco products are prohibited on school grounds. Thank you and enjoy the game. First, let's introduce the starting lineup for the visiting Highlanders. Junior guard, number 1, John Del Vecchio. Senior guard, number 30, Tyler Ligori. Senior guard, number 2, Dean Ziegler. Senior forward, number 4, Cole Stillman. And senior center, number 10, Augie Lachusik. And the Highlanders are coached by Matt Moreno, assistant coaches Tyler Maurer and Paul Bonney, once again the West Milford Highlanders. And now for your Wayne Hills Patriots starting lineup. Southport guard, number 23, Cherno St. Paul. Southport guard, number 24, Brooklyn Jelinski. Junior guard, Number 10, Justin Graves. Senior guard, number 0, Andrew Coates. And senior guard, number 15, Ryan Kubrick. And the Patriots are coached by Kevin Grimes, assistant coaches Donnie Tadeo, Mike Palladino, and Mike Abate. Once again, your Wayne Hills Patriots. The officials for today's game are Chuck DePrima, Charlie Zuloff, and Jonathan Perez. Now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem?
Hello and welcome back to another Wayne Hills TV production. I'm Drew Ziegler, joined by Rocco Coppola, and today we have a huge matchup on our hands to decide who moves on to the Passaic County semifinal game. The visiting West Milford Highlanders are looking to come into the Gifford Gymnasium and steal a win against your home Wayne Hills Patriots after losing to them at home this past Monday by a score of 61-58. That was the second victory of the current 4-game win streak the Patriots are on. There was another close game earlier in the season between these two as the Highlanders right here in this gym in a 1-point game during early January. So, Rocco, do you see the road victory trend between these two teams continuing this afternoon?
Well, we're going to have to find out, Drew. There's no way to really say who's going to win before the game starts, but I will tell you this. These two teams, a little bit of a rivalry is brewing here. You see the Patriots are back in black today here on this Saturday afternoon, but I want to see aggression out of both of these sides. And I know they both went on the road, beat each other in each other's gyms, but listen, that's just the grit of both of these teams. When you're trailing by that many points to come back and be able to do that, this is a whole different ballgame now. This is counties now. Totally different.
Yeah, just to mention the experience, West Milford starting 4 seniors, 1 junior. Patriots, 2 sophomores, a junior, and 2 seniors. Gubernick now with the ball on the right side. Stolen. Fast break early for the West Milford Highlanders, blocked by Graves, but a putback by the West Milford Highlanders. That's Dean Deaver on the first bucket of the game. St. Paul now on the far side. Graves sets a screen, drives in, kicks out to Pose. Over to Graves now. Now Gubernick with it, drives with left, takes a jumper, and too much on it. Rebound West Milford. Tyler Ligori brings it up for the Highlanders. Guarded by St. Paul. Passes over to Deaver. Fakes a jumper, kicks out. Cole Stillman with it now. Now a jumper taken. That was Augie Lejusic on the jumper. Now fast break for the Patriots. Gubernick with his right, tries to draw a foul, won't be able to do it. Now saved by Graves on the out of baseline. Gubernick resets his offense now. Over to Pose.
A lot of bodies in the paint for West Milford.
Yeah, maybe losing the height differential here for the first time we see really against the Patriots. Jelinski now. Deep 3 taken. No good. Front rim. Rebound John Del Vecchio. Passes over to their point guard Tyler Ligori to take it up. Ligori now drives with his right, kicks out. 3-pointer taken. Short, all air. Rebound though, Highlanders. fakes the three, drives with his left. Nice move there by John Del Vecchio. Does not care about the height differential on that one as he takes it to the rack.
West Milford has had a nice turnout here from their crowd, parents, friends, family.
Pose with it, drives with his right, doesn't use the screen. Graves now for three on the left side, no good, short. Seems to be short so far. St. Paul now for three, and he's no good, also short. Del Vecchio dribbles up, passes up. A lot of steps there, no call. Three was taken there by Dean Deaver, no good. Patriots get the ball back. Over 2 minutes into this game, Patriots still scoreless.
Yeah, not the way you want to start the game for Wayne Hills. Good news is it's the first quarter. It's only 4-0. A lot of time for things to turn around, obviously, but you want to set a tone here because West Milford's bench is really getting into it.
Also on your home court here. Pose over to Graves. Graves drives with his left. Takes a fadeaway jumper, again short. Patriots have been short on all their shots so far. Gubernick with it, passes over to Jelinski. Knocked away, out of bounds. Patriots ball still. Playing aggressive defense so far, you can see already the Highlanders. Gubernick to inbound, over to Graves. Graves with it at the top of the key, guarded by Augie Lajusik. Jelinski on the far side, drives into the corner with his left, kicks out Graves. Now Graves takes a jumper, and he's too far on it. Pose denied, but draws the foul as he'll go to the line to look to add to the first points for the Patriots.
Yeah, any points helps out Wayne Hills here. Listen, over 3 minutes into this game, you need any points you can get, and free throws is something you have to take advantage of because they can make or break a game. It's happened with Wayne Hills this season. It's happened with West Milford, so free throws, very important.
Pose knocks down his first, and definitely between these two games, with both games, one decided by 1 point, one decided by 3 points, free throws are huge. Pose all air on his second, knocks down his first though. 4-1 on top of the Highlanders. That's Ligori. Over to Del Vecchio, back to Ligori, breaks the press. That's Cole Stillman on it. Now over to Deaver in the corner. No good on the three. Graves gets the rebound. He'll start the fast break for the Patriots. Hands off to Gubernick. He takes the mid-range jumper, no good. St. Paul offensive rebound though. Second chance, but loses it. Del Vecchio, nice steal. Now he's on the fast break alone on his left. Pose, nice defensive play, and it's off his knee. Great defensive play there by Pose, containing the fast break and forcing it off the knee of Del Vecchio.
Andrew Pose, all gas, no brakes. It's been the same story with him ever since he started playing basketball from the very beginning. He's one of the best defenders for a guy his size. It's really uncommon to see that, so way to hustle there by number 0.
Now Jelinski with it for the Patriots. Over to Gubernick. Now Graves, guarded by Lajusik. Passes over. Inside, Jelinski takes a shot blocked, but gets his second chance opportunity wide open on the layup. Patriots now 3 points, down 1.
And when you get a block on Brooklyn Jelinski, you can't leave him with a second chance opportunity that open in the paint. Just a poor job there by West Milford.
Now Ligori with it, inside to Deaver, guarded by Gubernick. Deaver fadeaway jumper short. Jelinski on the rebound. Fast-paced offense so far for the Patriots. Jelinski drives all the way inside. Nice move. And he finishes on the layup from the right side. Patriots bench all hyped up.
The Brooklyn Jelinski getting all fired up now. That's your first lead of the day, Wayne Hills.
Yeah, down 4 to start, now up 5 to 4. Patriots might have found something so far in that last minute or two. Especially, I think, started off with that Pose defensive play. That really got the team hyped. That was a huge play on the defensive side. As we said, every point counts, especially in this Passaic County quarterfinal matchup.
I mean, yeah, both sides have been very well on defense, to say the least. It wasn't the same story for the last 2 times they played. There was a lot of points in both of those games. But here, it's county. It's a different ball game, like I said before, and it's just what you look to see. You look to see aggression, but more importantly, you try to win at all costs. Like, if you have to score 60 points, go for it. If you have to score 30 points and play defense, you go for it. So it's a good way for Wayne Hills to balance after that.
Patriots send out their starting lineup, and so do the Highlanders. So no substitutions.
We resume play. 3:23 remaining in the opening quarter. Highlanders with the ball, trailing by 1.
Patriots keep the press on. Deep pass to Ligori. Nice kick out over there. And an and one. Augie Lajusik will look to convert on the three-point play as the Highlanders take back the lead.
Lajusik's basket is good. He'll shoot one at the free throw line.
Lajusik at the line does convert the three-point play to increase the lead to 2.
Highlanders back on top.
Now Pose takes it up the court, guarded by Del Vecchio. Jelinski calls for it. Pose keeps it. Over in the corner, St. Paul for 3. He's good, all net. Patriots take back the lead, up 8-7 now. 3 minutes remaining in the first.
St. Paul being as nonchalant as he is, he may not be as loud as on the court, but as a teammate with his boys, he's very loud. And you see the West Milford bench try to rattle him from behind. No avail there, nothing but net.
Mismatch here now. Deep 3 taken. That was Cole Stillman on the 3. St. Paul rebounds for the Patriots. Jelinski takes it up.
And that student section letting him hear it.
Nice move by Pose. Floater. Too much on it, though. Looking for the foul. Won't get it. Nice move there, but couldn't convert the play. Bounce pass to Deaver. Kicks out to Del Vecchio, guarded by Jelinski. Nice take by Del Vecchio, but can't get it to fall. Graves fakes a screen. Jelinski now with it. Back out to Graves, over to Pose, guarded by Del Vecchio. Now St. Paul. Shot by Jelinski, mid-range turnaround jumper, no good. Now Ligori slows down his offense for the Highlanders. Guarded by St. Paul. Screen there. Nice pick and roll, old-fashioned pick and roll. Lajusik on the roll, and he'll get the lay to fall. Now Jelinski takes it up. Over to Pose. Now Graves. Guarded by Lajusik. He'll take a mid-range jumper open, but will not get it to go. Now Ligori over to Deaver. Picked up by Grumnik. Now Del Vecchio inside, guarded by Graves. Falls out of bounds, gets the pass out. Lajusik inside. Nice lay. Pose trying for another of his infamous charges. Won't get that one, though.
Very good at getting those charges, not on that occasion. It's a matter of not scoring a lot of points if you're Wayne Hills.
Pose takes it inside on Del Vecchio. He gets the lay to fall. I think that might be a huge matchup today. Pose and Del Vecchio, they've been going at each other so far in this first quarter, both taking a lot of shots.
Crucial when your smallest guys can score buckets. That helps you win.
Bad pass by Ligori there, intercepted by Graves. Graves takes it all the way inside, coast to coast, but no good on the floater. Now Ligori with it. Under 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Highlanders up 11-10. St. Paul guarding Ligori. Inside to Lajewski, over to Del Vecchio. Now Ligori with it. Guarded by St. Paul. 10 seconds to go. Now Del Vecchio with it. Nice inside pass, but blocked. Pose with it, takes the half-court heave, and in and out. Almost had it to fall. Nice try there by Pose. Good defense there at the end of the possession. Going into the second, down a point. That would have got the bench hyped like nothing else if Pose were able to hit that.
I mean, that would have been shot of the year. Patriots have had some nice recent history with buzzer beaters in this very gym, just really this season, whether it's girls, boys, unified. We saw it the other day, but that would have been incredible. This place would have erupted. Nevertheless, if you're both of these teams, I think you're fine heading into the second quarter. If you're West Milford, if you're Wayne Hills, it's a one-point game. West Milford, obviously, you're coming on the road. You have the lead. Wayne Hills, you're at home. You played well after those first couple of minutes, and you're only down one. So it's just, we have to find out who's going to step up on Wayne Hills, who's going to be the guy to score points, who's going to dominate inside the paint, because it's really been even ever since the second minute.
I mean, like all the games we've done so far this year, really, Similar first quarters, very close. Second quarter also very close. It's really that second half that gets to the Patriots so far this year, at least that we have seen. It kind of breaks down. Hopefully they can keep it going throughout the whole game today. And first substitution for the Patriots is Van Hook subs in for Pose. Also got substitutions for the Highlanders. Logan Deaver now in for the Highlanders. It's Dean Deaver now, still guarded by Gubernick. Lajewski over to Ligori. Three ball taken, Dean Deaver, very short on it. We got Brothers in there. His brother high fives him after the miss.
And nothing like brotherly love.
Van Hook will take it up for the Patriots now. Also in for the Highlanders is Landon McKenzie, number 3. Jelinski takes a shot. A lot of contact there, but no foul. Now Ligori takes it up for the Highlanders.
Yeah, you got to really try to limit your calls if you're the referees. It's a county game. You got to just let them play, unless it's something completely obvious.
Over to Lajewski, inside on Graves. Good off the backboard. He's really been dominating that matchup all day. Now St. Paul over to Graves, guarded by Lajewski. Jelinski tries to get off the screen. Over to handoff St. Paul, guarded by Deaver. Now Graves with it. Coach Mirando getting into it for the Highlanders. Van Hook on the drive with his left, kicks out. Gubernick for 3. No good.
It was a good look.
Deaver now takes it. Gubernick back on defense. Nice move by Deaver. 3 ball, no good. Offensive rebound, nope. Gubernick takes it away. Fakes to Van Hook, now drives. Got a 3-on-2 here. Graves, nice. Don't even know what double clutch there by Graves. Draws the foul and gets the layup to fall.
Yeah, he's saying some words to that West Milford starting 5 out there on the court as he gets the and-1 and could potentially tie this game up.
And Deaver checks out for the Highlanders. And the starter back in there, Cole Stillman, number 4. Graves is good for his 3-point play to tie the score up at 13 each. Ligori takes it up. Now Lajewski, nice pass inside Deaver. A lot of contact, and Gubernick swords Deaver.
Hey, Gubernick letting him know whose house it is.
A little bit of a baseball celebration there on maybe a strikeout or something. Haven't really seen that in basketball. Maybe Gubernick will get that started. Deaver deep 3, way off.
Gubernick 2-0 on Deaver on that possession.
Now Pose with it, guarded by Ligori. St. Paul checked out for the Patriots. Graves now cutting Van Hook. Jelinski restarts the offense. Blocked by Lajewski. Del Vecchio checks back in for the Highlanders. Deaver checks out.
Man, we know Jelinski, he's been pretty aggressive today. He loves taking those type of shots, and you saw after he got a shot blocked, just laughing. He's like, we're good, we're chilling.
Now Van Hook over to Gubernick for 3. Good. Puts the 3 finger ups to signal the 3-point shot as the Patriots take the lead.
You know, West Milford's played a pretty good game defensively so far. They haven't had an answer for Ryan Gubernick, who's been on a tear these last few games.
Ligori over to Del Vecchio, guarded by Gubernick. Over to Stillman, guarded by Van Hook. Back out to McKenzie. Now Ligori guarded by Pose. Stillman guarded by Van Hook here. Stillman drives in, uses his height advantage, and is good off the backboard on the layup. Good play there by Stillman to use his height advantage and get the layup to fall. Then Hook takes it up the court for the Patriots. Pass to Graves. Then Hook takes it back, fakes the three, hesitation, nice pass to Graves. And Graves takes a shot under the basket, will hit the bottom of the backboard. But out on the Highlanders, St. Paul checks back in, and Gubernick checks out. Graves inbounds to Pose, guarded by Del Vecchio.
There's the matchup we've been seeing all day.
Now Graves with it, guarded by Lajewski. Hands off to St. Paul for a three on the wing, and he's no good, short on it. Stillman rebounds. Ligori takes it up for the Islanders, as he's been doing all day. Deaver looking to check back in for the Islanders as well. Cross-court pass to Del Vecchio. That is way too high. Out of bounds into the Patriots student section.
Timeout called by Wayne Hills.
And first timeout of the game. Patriots call it as they go into the timeout up a point, 16-15.
Saw Andrew Pose's boy, Jack Montecera, up front row in the student section, looking for the catch, Willie Mays style, if you will. But, yeah, it's just some good defense there by Wayne Hills. And the way I see this game panning out, Drew, as we have just over 4 minutes left in the first half, West Milford's goal is to drag Wayne Hills to deep waters. Drag them to deep waters late in the game if you want to win this one on the road. If at any point West Milford's trailing by double digits in the fourth quarter, I'm not sure they're built to come back again like they did earlier in the regular season. So we'll see what happens. But just with the way this is going, it's going to be a tough defensive matchup. I see this final score ending in early 40s, late 30s.
We're not live, though.
4:02 remaining in the opening half.
And we will kick off back into the second quarter, halfway through it, 4 minutes to go. Patriots on top by a point. Graves with it over to Pose in the corner, drives with his left, kicks out, nice ball to St. Paul. Now Graves decides not to shoot the three. St. Paul with it. Nice defense by Deaver there. Get the turnover. Now Ligori over to Lajewski, drives with his left. Graves picks him up nicely, though. And a travel by Del Vecchio. Looks like he didn't really mean to do that. Maybe a little bit of a slip. Didn't know what he wanted to do right away, if he wanted to pass or drive.
Yeah, I know it's only a 1 point game, but you could just see the look on West Milford. Their faces right now, they don't look like they're really in this game. They've been pretty cold since the first quarter ended, and they just really haven't been able to find the groove they found early on.
Now Pose with it, guarded by Del Vecchio, over to Graves. Now Pose on the left wing. He'll take a three-pointer, and he's good, all net. Pose really been playing well so far in this game on both sides of the court.
That three is huge for Wayne Hills. If they can get a stop here, get another chance to build on this lead.
Deaver for three, blocked by Gubernick. Gubernick's had his way with him all day today. Jelinski loses it. Maybe a kickball violation not called. Now Gubernick controls, guarded by Del Vecchio. Screen, deep two by Gubernick. Tries to draw a foul, doesn't get the call. Graves offensive rebound though, and he's good on his layup. Ligori guarded heavily on the press. Pose picks, nice deflection by Pose there. Del Vecchio throws it away. Pose calms his offense down. Milford's bench trying to get into it. This would be a huge stop on this possession to slow down the momentum.
Defense chance. You can't allow any points here.
Pose floater, no good. Offensive rebound though, Pose. Del Vecchio steals it away, then loses it. St. Paul for three. And he's good. Gets the roll to fall. Patriots all the momentum as West Milford uses their first time out of the game. Up 24-15 now.
And it's like I told you, Drew, this is not the situation West Milford wanted to be in. You did not want to trail down by nearly double digits at any point. And I know they came back earlier on in the season to beat Wayne Hills by double digits, but this is different. This is a Wayne Hills Patriots team that has won 4 in a row. Ever since that fourth quarter against Wayne Valley on the road, down double digits, the comeback win, allowing no buckets the entire fourth quarter. Ever since then, they have been one of the best teams in all of North Jersey. This is a completely different team compared to when these two played earlier in the season.
Yeah, that last time they played when West Milford took it, it was January 9th, so a while ago, and the Patriots bested them earlier this week. Still a very close game by 3 points. Won it on the road, though. So Patriots now head back out on the court. West Milford's got to get their offense going, definitely.
And by no means am I saying West Milford is out of this game. There's still a lot of ball left. West Milford absolutely has the players to complete another comeback here in this very gym. It's just very difficult to picture it happening until it happens because you don't really see it very often, especially in high school ball. But with the way this Patriot team has been playing the last 4 games, it's just been totally different. It's like they've bonded together. They found it. You imagine, and they feel with a lot more intensity, a lot more aggression. There's a different feel to this team than it was as soon as 3 weeks ago.
Patriots and Highlanders both with their starting lineups out there as there's 2 minutes remaining in the first half. And Ligori takes it up, guarded by St. Paul. Inside pass, not a good one there by Ligori. Another steal for the Patriots. Really been a lot of turnovers these past few minutes. Graves picks up his dribble, has nowhere to go though. Over to Pose. And Coach Grimes tries to set up his offense with a play. Del Vecchio guarding by Pose, both with the pink shoes today. Pose drives with the left, kicked out St. Paul, and St. Paul resets the offense. Looks like maybe Coach Grimes trying to utilize the clock a little bit. St. Paul still with it, guarded by Ligori. Hands off to Pose, who's now trapped but gets his way out of it. Nice pickup there. Del Vecchio tried to go for the steal. Nice pass by Grubenick Graves in for the layup, and he's good. Coach Grimes hyped up on the bench. 1 minute remaining. Great possession there by the Patriots. Used a whole minute on the clock and get a bucket to fall.
That was an all-in move on defense from West Milford, and it didn't pan out, and you lost a minute off the clock.
Now Ligori got to get a bucket here. Down 11. Stillman with it. Hands off to Del Vecchio. Now Lajewski over to Ligori. 45 seconds remaining. Ligori drives, kicks out, 3-ball.
They need it.
And it's good. Huge for the Highlanders to slow down the momentum of the Patriots. That's Cole Stillman, the senior, on the 3.
Now with just over 30 seconds left, you got to imagine Wayne Hill's going to try to hold this to the final shot.
Jelinski now guarded by the man who just hit the 3, Stillman. St. Paul now guarded by Deaver. Run into each other, but St. Paul retains possession. Inside to Jelinski. He's got the height advantage on that one, and he's good on his layup. 10 seconds remaining, 28-18 the score.
Another buzzer beater in store here in the Gifford Gym.
5 seconds. Ligori with it, takes a deep 2, and the ball gets stuck in the rim.
How unlucky could you get? You can't even blame him for that. That's just Mother Nature or the Force, anything. That's terrible luck. I almost feel bad for him.
28-18 the score. Really, those last, 4 minutes maybe? Patriots just total domination. They'll look to continue that into the second half. You definitely see the Highlanders will make some changes. Coach Mac Miranda will try and get something going on both sides of the ball. A lot of turnovers, a lot of second chance opportunities for the Patriots as well.
I mean, yeah, we saw that second quarter. This is when the Patriots really just know how to turn up. Second quarter, fourth quarter, those are the 2 quarters where the Patriots thrive the most in, and that's a huge second quarter for them. Almost 20 points in that quarter alone, and now you're up by 10 against a team that you only beat a few days ago. So I look at it like, does Wayne Hills believe? Do they believe? This is, from a morale standpoint, they were dejected after getting blown out at home by Wayne Valley, and then they came back, not only beat Wayne Valley in comeback fashion just over 2 weeks later, they have beaten West Milford on the road, Wayne Valley on the road, Passaic Valley, and Fairlawn. These are teams that they had to exercise demons against from earlier on the season, and they've slayed them all. Now with the third match against West Milford, that second quarter, let the water throw the shades of red because it's all maroon second quarter, and they're up by 10.
Yeah, 3 of those 4 games you mentioned, all divisional opponents, and 4 of those were all divisional opponents. 3 of them were on the road, and just huge wins for the Patriots, gets the morale up, and they're getting hot at the right time as the season's about to close, trying to get up in those state rankings for their seeding. And we'll see. This is obviously a huge game for that in the Passaic County quarterfinals. Also could win Passaic County championship if they move on 2 more games after this one if they win. So now we will head into the break, and when we come back, We will begin the second half. Patriots on top 28-18.
The semifinals at the higher seed Thursday evening. Finals are slated Saturday at Wayne Valley High School. More on that later on in our game. Where Wayne Hills,
And welcome back to the booth. Rocco Coppola along with you. Drew Ziegler still with us as always. I will be taking over play-by-play duties here for this second half. As we go quick here, St. Paul in the paint. It's short.
And you could see Dean Deaver not out there to start the second half. We saw during the break he was getting stretched, maybe a little bit of a hip flexor or leg injury, some cramp issue.
Yeah, I hope he's okay. As Tyler Ligori guarded by Graves with the ball. Over to Stillman. Guarded by Post. Stillman inside. Stillman drives, and it's off the mark. Rebounded by Brooklyn Jelinski. He's got 6 points at the end of that first half. He's guarded by McKenzie. Jelinski looking for Gubernick. Doesn't find him. Goes to Pose instead. Pose still guarded by Delvecchio. Pulls over to St. Paul. St. Paul with men guarding him. Over to Jelinski. Jelinski inside. Mid-range jumper. Jelinski's good. Talk to him nice or don't talk to him at all. Brooklyn Jelinski with 8 points. There's Delvecchio guarded by Gubernick. He was everywhere in that first half. Now a 3-ball, a deep one. West Milford needed it. They don't get it. That'll be Wayne Hill's ball.
Yeah, something to know also, these teams really have not used their bench at all. Highlanders a couple substitutions now with Deaver out. Will send in McKenzie, but Patriots only Van Hook as a substitution, and it was for a very little amount of time. Unlike the Patriots, they usually use maybe a couple more players in there for at least a little bit amount of time.
St. Paul gets it over to Post, guarded by Delvecchio once more. This is Justin Graves. He dominated the second quarter inside the paint. Graves out to St. Paul. St. Paul a 3. It's short. It's a tussle there. That'll be a foul on Delvecchio. Loose ball foul.
On Pose.
And excuse me, Drew Ziegler is correct. That is on Pose. Patriots bench thought they had it there, and so did the crowd. Nevertheless, Delvecchio will inbound this ball. This is Tyler Ligori.
Patriots staying aggressive on defense despite being up 12 so far.
That West Milford crowd wanted a foul. They don't get it as Gubernick reached in on Delvecchio. In the meantime, here's Cole Stillman, gets it over. And inside the paint, Graves thought he had a block, and we're going to the line.
Maybe the other one was more of a foul than that one. That one maybe hit ball, but still not a lot of fouls called in this game. Refs are letting them play in this Passaic County quarterfinal game.
Nevertheless, Lejusic goes to the line. He had a nice first half, to say the least. He'll try to get West Milford back within 10 points. As the first bucket falls for Lejusic.
Yeah, Lejusic did have a good first half, driving into the paint, getting second chance opportunities for the Highlanders, and converting a lot of inside points into the paint.
Student section of Wayne Hills try to get into it. Nevertheless, Lejusic gets both buckets. As the free throws bring West Milford down 10. This is Jelinski guarded by McKenzie. Jelinski over to St. Paul. St. Paul guarded by Ligori. Pose once more guarded by Delvecchio. Here's Justin Graves. Graves moves around. Graves over to Gubernick. Gubernick puts it up, and it's good off the backboard. Ryan Gubernick everywhere once more for Wayne Hills, and he has led in West Milford here and on that court.
Nice little give and go by the Patriots there. Gubernick gets the fadeaway jumper to fall, and St. Paul on the steal.
St. Paul steals it. St. Paul to the rack, and the foul!
I mean, that just summed it up. It looked like maybe he threw it off too hard off the backboard, but everything's been falling for the Patriots so far. Really, since 4 minutes left in that second quarter, something flipped, a switch.
And it is scary hours here for West Milford. They are just falling apart right now. They trail 14, the biggest deficit of the game for West Milford, and things are getting out of hand.
And that is Logan Deaver, who checked in for the Highlanders.
St. Paul's free throw will rattle in. Here's Ligori.
Still staying aggressive are the Patriots.
It's Tillman. Gubernick tried to get a steal. No foul. Ligori guarded by St. Paul. Does West Milford have an answer? Deaver gets it out to Lejusic. Lejusic into the paint.
Nice cut there by Stillman. Couldn't get the three-point play maybe, but will still go to the line for 2 shots.
And a great effort by Stillman to even get that ball out. So he'll head to the line for 2, and West Milford just trying to stay in it.
At the free throw line, shooting 2 for the Highlanders.
It's not what you needed if you're the Highlanders or a supporter, as the first free throw is no good. Second free throw is nothing but net.
Del Vecchio checks back into the game for the Highlanders, looking to speed up the offense for the Highlanders
Him
as
and
well.
Pose. Yes, as Drew was saying, looking to speed up for the Highlanders. He provides a lot of speed for that team. Graves double teamed. A nice pass to St. Paul into the paint. Another bucket for Cherno St. Paul.
All year, they've had a connection. Graves, a lot of nice passes to St. Paul in the paint. They just seem to be on the same pace.
Some tough defense there. Stillman in the paint. Stillman gets it inside. And the nice bucket there. They needed that one. Landon McKenzie, the senior. Anything for West Milford to keep them alive.
Yeah, got a nice roll there, McKenzie did. Chucked it hard off the rim, but gets it to fall. Another
Graves,
one.
A nice pass. Kubernick gives it to Pose. Andrew Pose, another 2.
I mean, just a great display of passing those last 2 possessions, and the Highlanders cannot trade buckets in this one as they're down 16 now.
The Wayne Hills crowd really getting into it. Ligori looks for anything. Del Vecchio. Pose with his hands up. Del Vecchio inside. Del Vecchio blocked by Graves. But the rebound there. And now the 3 from McKenzie is off the mark.
That was Deaver on the 3, but nonetheless, still no good. Patriots retain possession on offense.
As Logan Deaver moving around very swiftly as Pose drives inside. Pose, a wide open St. Paul. In and out there. The luck didn't fall on St. Paul's side that time. It'll stay with Wayne Hills.
I believe there was a foul on Jelinski there, actually. So, and we got some substitutions for the Patriots also. I think Jelinski pushed off a little bit and called a foul on.
And that looks like the call, as Ligori will inbound this, presumably to Del Vecchio. Referee gives him time to tie up his laces.
Castillo checks in for the first time for the Patriots as well, also with Van Hook, his second.
Castillo, he's a guy that arguably should get more minutes. He's very crucial for the Patriots, especially when coming off the bench. Nevertheless, his first county action here, as that's over inside the paint, and a nice pass there. The early foul on Castillo, a shooting foul. That'll send Stillman to the line.
Cole Stillman at the free throw line, shooting 2 for the Highlanders.
Some lengthy dribbles, and that is well short for Cole Stillman.
Patriots just playing great defense, great offense. Tough to beat when you do both of those. So we're now 3.5 left in the third.
Stillman's second free throw rattles in. 15-point lead. Van Hook. Ooh, and a deflection there. That could have been disastrous had it fallen the wrong way. Nevertheless, Justin Graves will take this up. Graves moving around. Graves looking for some space, looking for some help. Graves gets it out to Kubernick, and that ball deflected back. Stillman to the rim, and Kubernick looked like he tried to foul. Nevertheless, Stillman gets the bucket.
Stillman with a nice couple of back-to-back plays there. Good on defense and offense, being aggressive.
And now Kubernick loses it again. And now, is this what West Milford needs to get back into this game?
Pose and St. Paul already looking to check back in here.
And a nice spin by Ligori. Nevertheless, Andrew Castillo, great defense. And here's Brooklyn Jelinski.
Yeah, Patriots got to slow it down. They're up 14 points. No need to rush on offense. No shot clock.
And Jelinski just short. Castillo rebound. Castillo.
Good reset there by Castillo.
Graves is a wide open look. Does he go for the 3? He doesn't. Gets it out to Castillo. Castillo to Van Hook, guarded by Del Vecchio. Kubernick. Kubernick tries to move inside. Kubernick to the rim. Kubernick, it's good. Ryan Kubernick once more.
Yeah, nice drive there by Gubernick with his left and gets it to fall. The finger roll on the right hand. Just good positioning by Gubernick and gets the layup to fall to increase the lead back to 15 now.
And listen, don't let the score fool you. West Milford is a very good basketball team. So if the Patriots come out with a win here, whether it be convincingly or finishes close like the last two have been, it's not anything to scoff at. This is a well-coached team with a lot of great players with size, speed, and they're just very good at shooting the ball. So you look at both of these schools right now, it's all about heart. These teams both have a lot of heart, and it all just comes down to who makes their shots more and who knows how to take care of the ball better. And so far, it's been the Patriots today.
Yeah, one of their good shooters also, we mentioned earlier, Dean Deaver. He's been out the whole second half. He had a lot of threes go up in the first half. Couldn't really get any fall. He never really got his touch. That was also a huge loss for the Highlanders as well.
Absolutely. That's nothing to overlook at. Dean Deaver had a stellar first half. That injury, and he does not look well over on the sideline. So prayers up to him. Hope he ends up being okay going forward. Just, you don't like seeing players get injured here in this game.
Yeah, especially with him being a senior. This is his last Passaic County championship. He wants to play as much as he can.
And the West Milford crowd trying to get their boys back into it.
Here's up to this new play. 2:23 remaining now in the third quarter. Highlanders with the ball, trailing by 15.
Ligori takes it up. St. Paul stares him down. And he is on defense. As Ligori moves outside, a spin by Ligori. Castillo in his face. St. Paul in his face. Moving around is McKenzie. Del Vecchio guarded by Pose. A nice move. Del Vecchio to McKenzie guarded by Castillo. And just looking for some more space. Anything if you're West Milford. Not what you needed there. Knocked away by Van Hook. Del Vecchio trying to get inside. Del Vecchio looking for some help. Is Ligori still guarded by St. Paul. Looks for a screen. Ligori, does he just take the three? Wayne Hill's crowd getting into it. Student section getting loud. Parents getting loud. Ligori guarded by St. Paul again. And a pass inside the paint.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds. Wayne Hill's ball once more.
I mean, there's got to be quicker possessions for these Highlanders, and especially with them not even scoring on that one. It's not a recipe for success.
As Castillo checks out, Jelinski back in the game. Wayne Hill's arguably some of the best ball they've played all year long in this very game as Graves is double covered. And that's just good defense there by West Milford. Way to make Graves miss that pass as Del Vecchio tries to get a bucket there. Del Vecchio holds on to it. St. Paul spin. St. Paul, he's got speed. He's going to the rim. And Jelinski bobbled the ball a little bit, but Graves has it. St. Paul, we're going to make up for it. St. Paul gets it to go.
It's just becoming too much now. A minute left in the third, up 17 points.
Ligori will take this up. Goes inside, and a nice pass inside to Agen Lejusic. He was quiet this whole third quarter as we now travel to just under a minute left here in the third. Graves guarded by a bunch of people as they move around. St. Paul a three. It's good. Turtle St. Paul.
Just foot on the line, but nonetheless still 2 points at more for the Highlanders to come back from.
And it is looking very dire for the Highlanders here as Graves tries to rip it away, and they call a foul.
Very quick jump ball call. Could have been a foul or just simply a steal there.
Yeah, I'm very surprised they didn't just give Graves the foul. It was very, very swift. Nevertheless, Gubernick checks back in. St. Paul will take a breather. Been on fire today. Gubernick, some good defense on Ligori. That's McKenzie. Gets it back to Ligori. And Lejusic, guarded by Graves. It's been a tough matchup all day. Lejusic's shot's no good. Rebounded by Jelinski. That's a foul on West Milford. They're just looking for anything at this point. You respect it. They're trying to get the ball. They're trying to get back into the game. It's hard to complain at what they're trying to do.
Yeah, got to continue being aggressive.
And the ball bouncing everywhere. Here's McKenzie. And Del Vecchio, they need a bucket here. Anything. Del Vecchio, mid-range jumper, blocked by Graves again. Pose takes it the other way. Andrew Pose, does he need any help at all? Gets it out to Van Hook. Gubernick to the rack again. Ryan Gubernick on fire. And the end of the third quarter, it is thunderous here in the Gifford Gym as the Patriots up 19 on the Highlanders heading into the fourth.
Yeah, I mean, you said it a few minutes earlier, I think this might be the best basketball we've seen the Patriots play all year. And nothing more to say. Just really, as I said a few times already, getting hot at the right time. And we'll see. Maybe they could just be anybody left in their path. If they're already in the quarterfinal here, 2 more after this one, assuming they hold on here for the final 8 minutes.
The scariest team to play against is the team that's the hottest and had nothing to lose. 4 games ago, the Wayne Hills Patriots were near the bottom of their standings. They're the bottom of their conference, and they just looked so lost. They had no direction after the blowout loss to Wayne Valley, and it's just amazing to see how they've come back to really put it on the West Milford Highlanders, who already beat them once this season, trying to make it twice in a week.
Yeah, this is really just a totally different team than they saw in January.
For the girls will be number 4 Eastside and number 1 DePaul.
And the Patriots will look, whoever wins this game will look to play next, either Patterson Eastside, the number 1 seed in the county tournament, or Kennedy. Kennedy bested Patterson Eastside in an upset win this past week. So anybody could win that one, which that game is also going on right now as we speak.
Girls trail Kennedy 33-22 with a minute 50 to go in the 3rd quarter. Over at Wayne Valley, the boys have a running clock. 57-27, they lead Manchester.
Looks like Wayne Valley will be moving on as public address announcer Mr. Hinder announces their score. Domination up 30 points on Manchester as they'll move to the semifinal. And we could get a meeting in the final if both teams move on. Patriots Wayne Valley at Wayne Valley. Way too soon to speak about that, though.
If the stars line up, anything's possible in the sport of basketball. As we start the 4th quarter, Graves inside looking for a quick bucket, perhaps gets it out to Jelinski. Jelinski looking for some help. He's double teamed, gets it out to Graves. Graves to Jelinski. Jelinski gets it to go. Double figures for Brooklyn Jelinski by hook or by Brook. He is back for the Patriots, and he has really helped them out.
I mean, the passing display Graves is putting on, these give and goes that the Patriots have are just unstoppable. The West Milford can not do anything about it.
And Jelinski, he's had a slow last few games, especially with that back injury that he suffered about 2 weeks ago. And today, he came back into the lineup, and he has been tremendous here, donning the black and maroon. As now Stillman tries to move inside. Stillman, and blocked by Jelinski. Just utter silence after that.
Yeah, that block was very loud.
You see Jelinski just having fun out there now. As Ligori will match up once again. Ligori loses it. Gubernick trying to rip it away. Ligori will stay with it for the time being as Ligori gets up and the ball will rattle in. Here's Van Hook. Van Hook, does he want a bucket? Jelinski, a 3, and it will be rattling in. Jelinski putting up the phone signal again.
I mean, the Patriots are getting the roll today. A lot of shots hitting rim, backboard. They're all falling. Highlanders on the other end of the spectrum, not really getting much to fall at all.
And it's loud once more here in the Gifford Gym. Fantastic defense there by Ryan Gubernick. Just the way he's been able to get after the ball these last couple of weeks has just helped the Patriots out tremendously against some of these tough teams here in North Jersey. And it's paying off for them as it looks like, barring a miracle from West Milford, they're going to walk out of here with a win.
I mean, we can just see the huge factor that momentum plays in these games, especially in these quote-unquote playoff games, you could say, as it's the Passaic County tournament. Just a huge thing, especially in your home gym when you get the crowd into it. It's very tough to come back from if you're the visiting team.
These last 4, soon to be 5 wins in a row for the Patriots. These have all been against teams above 500 in their conference. Just incredible what Coach Grimes has done with this Patriots team the last few games. And it's the best ball they played all year as Ligori tries to find somewhere. And tipped by Graves, tipped again by Graves Van Hook gets out to St. Paul. St. Paul out to Van Hook. Blocked. Gubernick just didn't even look like he tried at that point. Just a little light swat, and that was all it took to swat it away.
Yeah, Van Hook took a hard fall there. Gets up quickly, though. He's a football player. He's taking bigger hits.
Yeah, no surprise there, as Graves will look for St. Paul, another football player. Van Hook, Jelinski to the rack. Jelinski, it's blocked again. Perhaps a little too late, and St. Paul, much like in football, intercepts that pass.
Yeah, desperation pass there by the Highlanders, just trying to get anything going.
Van Hook guarded by Ligori. Jelinski fakes, shake and bake. Van Hook a mid-range jumper, and it's good. Nothing but net once more. The Patriots putting it on here at the Gifford Gym.
54-30 now the score. 5.5 minutes about to go in this final quarter.
Ligori guarded by multiple players and just no help there. Not much else he could do, as St. Paul will take this up. St. Paul and perhaps a personal foul there, as the Patriots will retain possession. It's interesting. Whenever the refs have made a call here, it's been complete silence. And Jelinski, that's just too easy for him. Not much else to say. It's complete dominance by the Wayne Hills Patriots. Jelinski, that's as free as a shot as you'll ever get.
I mean, just total breakdown here. Started in that second quarter, and Patriots almost doubling the Highlanders score 56-30 now.
And Graves he thought he had another steal. Jelinski may have had another steal. Jelinski just thought he had the steal. As Justin Shanahan, the senior, will come in. Castillo comes in. Jelinski and St. Paul, I assume their day is likely done. And Graves knocks it away. Just having fun out there is Justin Graves. Justin Shanahan, a three. And it'll rattle out.
Just short.
And Shanahan's had a nice comeback from injury, as Ligori will try a three. And it's good. A nice shot by Tyler Ligori. Posing a foot race with Stillman. And David Van Hook, wide open three. Off the mark. They'll stay with the Highlanders. Ligori, the Highlanders, 4.5 minutes left in their Passaic County tournament.
Also, sophomore Evan Rappaport checks in for the Patriots.
Yeah, just no reason to play the starters. Ligori, another three, and that's good. Tyler Ligori, you got to respect the effort. You got to respect it. He's trying to go out there with a bang and go out on the shield as Van Hook outraces everybody. Shanahan looks at Castillo. Castillo moves inside. Out to Van Hook. Van Hook out to Graves. Graves, Castillo. Castillo to the rim. Castillo gets it to go. His first bucket of the game, Andrew Castillo, off the bench.
Nice drive there with his left, finishes with his right. Gets the positioning and gets the layup to fall.
And Ligori tries another three, and why not? Shanahan, a nice rebound. And Graves will take this up. 3.5 minutes to go. Van Hook, Graves. Graves wanted Shanahan, and he got Shanahan. Shanahan to Van Hook. Justin Graves. Guarded by Stillman. Here's David Van Hook. Van Hook, a three. It's good. David Van Hook, like a Swiss Army knife in the paint. Outside of it, another bucket for Wayne Hills. And another three-pointer, and West Milford, they're trying to three-ball. A good look there. Stillman will take it up, and too high of a pass. We've seen that all day. Ligori, a rattle in and out, and the rebound there. No good again. Castillo, a rebound. It's Castillo. Castillo spins. Castillo.
Highlanders emptying their whole bench here. So are the Patriots, also putting in other 2 juniors.
Wayne Hills will walk out of here with a win as the bench is emptied out for both sides.
PCTI knocks off West Milford. They'll be taking on the winner of Kennedy and Hills. Eastside Girls will be taking on DePaul.
Kennedy and Hills.
Wayne Valley boys defeat Manchester 62-33.
Now Jake Minardi and Reed Martin's in there for the Patriots as well.
Jake Minardi's into the game as Shanahan looks for Rappaport. Rappaport will travel. A lot of the bench here emptied out on both sides as they just look for some morale points. And nice move inside. And Jake Minardi, aggressive defense. Rappaport, his side defense. Rappaport with a block. And Castillo comes the other way. Andrew Castillo. And it'll rattle in. Andrew Castillo, 4 points here in the fourth quarter for him. Can't ask for much more for being on the bench for most of the game.
Nice finish by Castillo there with his left.
Terrific finish. That is a miscue there. Coming the other way. Wayne Hills looks for another bucket. And Shanahan just misses it. Castillo will take it out. And the 3 ball is off the mark. And Castillo, a 3 off the mark there. And Rappaport. And a nice mid-range jumper there. It is short. Patriots just shooting for fun at this point. The clock is going to be done in a minute and 13 seconds. There's Rappaport. Ooh. Much like a running back, had to hold on to the ball. Rappaport to the rim. It's short. Just over a minute to go.
Final minute of the second half.
And just trying a 3-pointer for West Milford, and it's good. Got to respect it there.
3-pointer from Alex Nally.
Some consolation points here. And Shanahan looks for Castillo. And Castillo spins, loses the ball. Not a great pass there. West Milford will keep that in bounds. Just over 20 seconds to go, and the 3 is too strong. Rappaport comes the other way. Will Wayne Hills dribble out the clock? And Grimes tells Rappaport to dribble it out. Final seconds here to go. And that is going to be all she wrote. The Wayne Hills Patriots, a dominant display of performance from the second quarter to the end of the game as they defeat the West Milford Highlanders 63-39. They'll move on to play Patterson Eastside or Kennedy in the semifinal. Drew, utter dominance.
I mean, just to think these two teams played each other on Monday. It was 61-58. Patriots did win, but now 63-39. I mean, just huge improvement. I don't know how you can get that much better in a week, but just shots were falling today for sure for the Patriots. And the Highlanders did not have that same, they didn't have anything really falling for them today. Just, they got dominated today. There's nothing really more. Offense, defense, rebounding, everything.
This Patriots team has completely turned a corner. 5 wins in a row, counting regular season action. Exercise all demons, and that's all you can ask for. Everybody contributed today. Just an incredible performance from Wayne Hills. It's, in my opinion, I think it's their best game all year.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely say that. West Milford's a tough opponent here.
Yes, and credit to West Milford coming out here, losing Deaver at the end of the first half. It was a big loss. So you got to respect West Milford's effort. They came out here, they came to play, and at the end of the day, only one team can win. So hats off to them. They've been a very interesting and fun rival for Wayne Hills this year.
Yeah, now this Wayne Hills Patriots team will head to the Passaic County semifinal game. They'll look to see who they match up with, either Patterson Eastside, the 1 seed, or Kennedy. And only time will tell. We'll get that update soon, I'm sure. So this has been Drew Ziegler, Rocco Coppola, the rest of the Wayne Hills TV crew here on today's game. Huge win for the Wayne Hills Patriots once again, 63-39. Wayne Hills best, West Milford, and we will see you next time.
Have a good night.